Hello everyone, my name is Siti Amira Luthfiyah, and in this video, I'm going to presentate Project 1 of Syntax subject. And this video consists of two parts. The first part is about major sentence constituents, and the second part is about syntax tree diagrams analysis. So, the first one, I will try to presentate or explain or discuss about major sentence constituents, understanding the core structure of sentence. So let's get started. So every sentence has a linear order or the sequence of words. So words in a sentence come in a specific sequence that makes sense. For example, the cat sleeps. Correct. But cat that sleeps is not correct. This is what means by saying every sentence has a linear order. The second point is about, but beyond that, it also has a constituent structure, the hidden grouping of words that native speaker naturally understand. What does that mean? So, it means that sentences also have a constituent structure. Words grouped together naturally in smaller parts called constituents, like noun phrases or verb phrases. Example, the tall boy ran fast. The tall boy is one group as a noun phrase, but the run fast is a verb phrase. Therefore, syntax studies how these groups, constituents, form meaningful sentence patterns. So basically, syntax is the study of how words and group of words combine to make meaningful sentence. The next one, we're going to discuss about linear order versus constituent structure. It says linear order is the way words appear one after another in a sentence. So, in linguistics, linear order refers to the sequential arrangement of linguistic units like phonemes, words, and phrases as they are spoken or written, where the order is crucial for meaning and grammatical structure. It involves the sequence of constituents in a clause. For example, subject, verb, and object, the arrangement of modifiers within a noun phrase, and the order of other elements like adverbs. And then, the next one, constituent structure shows how words group together into meaningful units like phrases. Even though we speak in a line, our minds organize sentences into these larger grammatical parts. For example, right here is linear order. The Americans speak fast. Constituent structure, the Americans is a noun phrase, meanwhile the speak fast is a verb phrase. Next, identifying noun phrase and verb phrase by function. We can definitely identify noun phrases and verb phrases by the first one, their position or slot in a sentence, and the second one, their grammatical function. And here we have an example. The boy opened the door. The boy is a noun phrase and open the door is a verb phrase or predicate. The next one, active versus passive sentences. Both active and passive sentences have noun phrase and verb phrase structure. Only their order and grammatical roles change. For example, right here, the dog chased the cat. This is the example of active sentence. Subject, verb, and object. And then the passive one, the cat was chased by the dog. So this object is be plus verb plus by plus as. Noun phrase, object becomes subject plus verb phrase. And the next one, we can see the table, the difference, sentence type, active and passive, the example, which is the noun phrase and verb phrase that change the grammatical roles in a sentence. So that's all about the first part presentation. Now let's move into the second part of this presentation. The second part is about syntax tree diagram analysis. So in the first sentence, I choose the sentence, the tall boy is reading a novel in the classroom. So here is the syntax tree diagram from sentence, and then divided into noun phrase and verb phrase. First, the noun phrase divided into determiner, adjective, and noun. Determiner is the, adjective tall, noun is boy. And then verb phrase divided into auxiliary, verb, noun phrase, and prepositional phrase. The auxiliary is the verb reading, noun phrase divided into determiner and noun, determiner a, noun novel, and prepositional phrase into preposition in, and noun phrase divided into two parts, determiner and noun, determiner the, and noun classroom. So the tall boy is reading a novel in the classroom. And this is the syntax tree diagram. For the next one, the second sentence is the man in the black jacket helped the old woman. So sentence divided into noun phrase and verb phrase. Noun phrase in here divided into determiner, noun, and prepositional phrase. Determiner is the noun. Right here is the man. And then prepositional divided into preposition in, and noun phrase divided into determiner, adjective, noun, determiner the, adjective black, noun jacket. And the next one, verb phrase divided into verb and noun phrase. Help for verb, and then for noun phrase divided again into three parts, determiner, adjective, noun. The is a determiner, old is adjective, woman is a noun, right here. And the third sentence, they have been studying English for 3 years. Sentence divided into noun phrase and verb phrase. For noun phrase, they, and verb phrase divided into auxiliary, verb, noun phrase, and prepositional phrase. Have is auxiliary, been is auxiliary verb, studying is the verb or the main verb, English as a noun phrase as a noun, and prepositional phrase divided into preposition for, and noun phrase again divided into numerical, and noun, numerical 3, and years for noun. The next sentence is the students read a book in the library. So the is a determiner, students is a noun, read is a verb, a is a determiner, book is a noun, in is preposition, the determiner, and library as a noun. So noun phrase, verb phrase, noun phrase divided into determiner and a noun, and verb phrase right here divided into verb and noun phrase. Noun phrase divided again into determiner, noun, and prepositional phrase. And you can see prepositional phrase divided into preposition and noun phrase again. Noun phrase divided into determiner and noun right here. So the last sentence is the teacher gave homework to the class. So subject divided into noun phrase and verb phrase. Noun phrase right here, determiner and noun. The for determiner, teacher as a noun. Verb phrase divided into verb, noun phrase, and prepositional phrase. Gave as a verb, homework as a noun or noun phrase, and prepositional phrase divided into preposition and noun phrase. To is preposition, and noun phrase divided again into determiner and a noun. The for determiner, and class as a noun. So that's all about my presentation, and see you in the next video. Thank you for attention. Bye!